All right, Rufus. So you mentioned growing up in Person County, but what you did not say was that you are a PK, a preacher's kid.
Uh-huh.
Your parents are Rufus Sr. and Marva Johnson,
Mm-hmm.
and your father is currently the pastor at Union Grove Baptist Church
Mm-hmm.
in Person County. So we want to find out from you what it's like growing up as a preacher's kid, growing up in church all the time, and then still being involved with your parents' ministry even today.
Well, growing up as a what they might say a PK or preacher's kid was basically like any other life experience any other kid will have. I know sometimes when you're a pastor's kid, you are looked upon at a different through different lens or scope, but basically my upbringing, we was treated like anybody else over there. There were times where we, couldn't participate in some of the things other kids were involved because we had to do duties in the church, or we were basically traveling to different locations. So, but in the end, all of the growth and development as a young child, even to adulthood, instilled in me a great passion to learn about the Lord and working with the people at all capacities. Even up to now, being a member of Union Grove Baptist Church, where I'm involved in a lot of committees and departments, that Christian education, that what I was brought up as a youth, still plays in my life today. Not only in my life as a educator, but also my life as a husband and a father. So those are some things that, being a preacher's kid, and I know sometimes it can be the negative spin on it, but in all, it has been a great experience, and I wouldn't trade it in for nothing over there.
Now, Chelsey, you also have ministry in your background from, as you said, being a vacation Bible school teacher.
Yes.
So there was ministry and education back then as it is now. So just tell us about some of those roots in the church and how you've developed spiritually over the years.
So as growing up in Knightdale at Good Hope Missionary Baptist Church under the pastorship of Reverend John L. Thatch, we were just very connected as a youth. We went on the trips, the outings, things we can still remember to this day, especially choir anniversaries, even going into being usher. We truly enjoyed that. I think the group that I grew up with, we truly, just looking back on it, we still laugh to this day about different memories. But as I got older and I got into college, I still was involved. Like I said, I'm the oldest of four, so my sisters and brothers were still there. So I was still a part of the church, especially the young adult department. And then they needed some teachers for Vacation Bible School. At first, I thought it was a setup. They gave me the youngest of the youngest, and that tested my patience. But I was able to grow fond of young children and instill Christ in them. And then after that, I started getting the elementary school students. And then I don't think I got middle school yet. There, I stuck with the little K4, K5 group, and they just gravitated to me. I fell in love with it, doing different activities, also still practicing teaching for the classroom, and being a teacher and them knowing I was a teacher. They knew I didn't play either, but we were still able to have fun learning about Christ. And then as I ventured out and started attending Union Grove with Rufus, I do anticipate on helping with the usher board as well as getting more involved with Union Grove as we continue to hopefully get back into the building, as well as seeing our children grow up there and getting involved as well. So,
Okay.
yes.
And during the pandemic, Union Grove has been outside the building, but still active.
Right.
And you, Rufus, help in several ways. What are some of the ways that you're helping, even though you guys are not in the building right now?
Okay, so some of the ways that I still help out is we have our services now online due to the pandemic. And we've seen our online ministry grow, even though we still might feel like we want to be back in the church and have church, but at those times we cannot. But there are still other means that you can share the Word of God and also continue to grow as a person of Jesus Christ in online ministry. So I teach Sunday school on different Sundays, and basically this is opening a new avenue where a lot of churches might have been afraid in the past to go online, and with this pandemic it has allowed churches to test the waters to branch their ministries out online. And I believe, and some of the other people might say, that these ministries have helped grow the word of Christ to all those who are near and far.